Joe Denim and Jason Brown, July 31st, Frenzy Fest. He's wiping his eyes like he's tired today.
What's up? Hold on 1 second. I see you.
Like he didn't get any sleep today or something. What is up with that? Hey, joining us, of course, as he does from Tennessee, and it's every Thursday, or it's Thursday from Tennessee. Hopefully we can get JB to jump in. He messaged both you and I earlier this morning and said he's got a meeting going on, so we understand that, but hopefully we can get him in here. Dude, what was with the eye wipe this morning?
Well, I was out pretty late last night.
Okay,
I was out pretty late. Hold on, let me turn you up just a little. There you are.
Let's clarify, because you're trying to make it, almost like kid rated, and you were not out pretty late last night. You were out pretty early this morning. Let's put it like it is, okay?
Yeah, the last thing I remember, sun was coming up. Actually, it's raining.
It's raining down in Nashville? You're kidding?
Here.
Really?
It's raining in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, it is.
Wow.
By golly.
It never rains in Southern California.
How's it going up? It never rains. Albert Hammond, one of my favorite songs.
It's a great tune, man. It's a great tune. Julio Iglesias used that at the end of one of my favorite Julio songs called Moonlight Lady. He sang that line a few times at the end of that song.
Oh, just to throw it in there, splash it in there.
Yeah, just got it towards the end. Yeah, paid a little homage to Albert Hammond, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of great artists,
man. Any of your stations, it never rains.
Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, that's on. That's on. I was going to say it bluntly. It's on our oldies station. Yeah, never rains in Southern California. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a great song though, man. It's a great tune.
So how's it going?
It is going.
It's so wonderful. How's it going up there?
I have been talking so much about July 31st. I can't believe it's not here yet. I mean, it just seems like, because I've been talking about it so much, that it should be like, boom, right here, but it's not quite here yet. We got a couple more months to go. Actually, a few more months to go.
Any tickets left? I mean, I would think that thing's already sold out.
It's pretty doggone close. We've only got 1,400 more tickets yet to sell, and then we're there, and we're completely sold out. How about that?
Well, it's a walk-up town,
Hey, buddy. Now, hopefully Jason can join us. He messaged. He had a last-minute meeting today, but hopefully he can get on with us. If not, you and I know how to do this. We've done this for once or twice over the last few years. We've done this thing. But I got to ask you. Now, last week was when we did our Thursday from Tennessee was it would have been the birthday of Glenn Campbell. So I asked you what your favorite Glenn Campbell tune was, right? So today, couple of legends of country music celebrating birthdays today. Number one, Dwayne Allen from the Oak Ridge Boys, turning 78 years old today.
Get it.
There you go. You got a favorite? Oak Ridge Boys tune?
Giddy Up Ooh, Papa Mau Mau.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Elvira.
Elvira. You don't like
Elvira? Well, I was. One night we were at John Rich's house, and we were. It was really late again, and Richard Sturban from the Oak Ridge Boys is standing right next to me, and I'm like, "That's one of the Oak Ridge Boys." And then they walked out and they sang on the little stage that John has in his house, and I'm like, "Oh my God, there's Joe Bonza and there's Dwayne," and then after the fact, Richard Sturban spent half an hour trying to explain to me how he could never sing low. But he taught himself to sing low. Right. Isn't that amazing? And I'm like, okay, so half an hour. Yeah. So it's amazing. He taught himself how to sing low. I'm like, okay. He is incredible. He's a friend of mine. I've had him on the show a few times. Mm-hmm. And I love his stories, because you're right. He actually was singing backup with the Stamps Quartet, which was J.D. Sumner. Well, J.D. Sumner was, the bass of all basses. And Richard, taught himself to sing low based on that. But they were also singing backup for Elvis Presley. And to hear his Elvis stories are absolutely incredible. Yeah, just legends. And that's what we can't let go, Right, exactly. So happy birthday, your favorite Boys. There you go. Well, one of them, Dwayne Allen, celebrating birthday today. And then today, now I said this during my birthdays today, this guy is hands down probably the biggest living country music legend still with us, but you could say he's probably the biggest musical legend still with us, Keith Richards aside. Willie Nelson celebrating 88 years old today. Willie is 88. You know, I saw a picture of that. I'm going to pull up a picture here. Hang on. You said that. Don't go anywhere. Watch.
Oh, this ought to be good. Oh, this ought to be real good.
This ought to be good.
Do I even want to see a Willie picture?
All right. Yes. No. You see that good?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Get that a little
Look
closer.
At that right there. That is the Keith Richards.
There it is. Yeah. Holy smoke. Is that signed by Keith?
This was off of the on the back it is. This is off the No Security tour. And I was out with them on that for about, I don't know how many weeks, writing with a couple of the guys. And This was my favorite picture from the entire tour. I have it hanging up in my wall of amazingness. But yeah, Willie Nelson. The last time I saw Willie Nelson and Keith Richards, it was at the Merle Haggard tribute deal. And everyone was there. It was at Bridgestone Arena, and they were all singing the Merle songs. And they would all come out and sing a couple Merle songs, and they'd sing a couple of their own. And Willie Nelson went out and sang Whiskey River 3 times.
Oh, man.
And on the third time, I said to the tour manager, I'm like, hey, man, he must really like Whiskey River. He's played it 3 times. He goes, yeah, well, he doesn't know he played it 3 times. So we just told him he had 3 songs and he played 3 songs. So, yeah.
It took his mind, right? Whiskey River Take My Mind? Well, it definitely took it. Sure.
It took his mind. His mind went all the way down the Whiskey Stream. Bye-bye now, Willie. No, I love Willie. So great.
So do you have a favorite Willie tune? You know, here's the thing. Willie's had 33 number ones, and the vast majority of them have been collaborative number ones, like with Waylon Jennings and Julio Iglesias and several others as well.
Ray Charles.
Merle Haggard, Pancho and Lefty.
Spanish Angles, Merle Haggard. Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Right.
Did they have one together? We Are the World or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they were on
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie was on that. Yeah. So was Bruce Springsteen. So was Bob Dylan. So was Tina Turner. You want me to keep going? There's a lot of them on that one.
I've got the record. I think we're good. No, 88. Willie Nelson, 88, and his pigtails are 68. He didn't have pigtails for the longest time, you know.
I know. You know, he started out as a clean cut dude, actually. And then he got into the whole outlaw thing. You know, he went through a very difficult period. I was mentioning this morning that he actually broke into country music in 1957, but he didn't get his first number one until 1975. And through the course of all that, he went through poverty. He had a variety show that lasted about, I don't even think they let him finish the first episode. I think they came out and they kicked him off stage on the first episode. No, this isn't working. Just go. Here's your $4.
Don't spend it all in all the places. When you come to Nashville, there's a place called Tootsie's. I'm sure you've heard of it. Tootsie's down on Broadway. And Tootsie took him in. And her deal was she would make chili for the songwriters that couldn't pay their bills. So Willie was one of the ones that actually slept on top of the roof of Tootsie's, him and Chris Christopherson, during those hard times when they couldn't make ends meet. And true story. And they would they'd always have these outlandish bar bills, and they'd have to get down and wash dishes to work it off. But she would cook chili for them, and she was like, that's why Tootsie's is like one of the most famous honky tonks, because that's where they'd all gravitate to, because she would feed them for free. So
wow, that's amazing.
That's a Willie story.
Yeah, here's my favorite Willie story, though, is the story behind, two of them. The story behind Crazy that he wrote for Patsy Cline. And that is that Patsy Cline did not like the song. Patsy Cline did not want to record that song. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the recording that we hear, she came out and she did it on one take. She said, this is just not my kind of song. I don't like it. And then it became, it only hit number 2 of the, obviously her life was cut short, but you got to stop and think, maybe that's one of her signature tunes. And then the other one that I love so much is that is the song, of course, called Hello Walls, that he wrote for Fair and Young. And he wrote that song. And Willie, Fair and Young, I remember watching an interview with Fair and Young. He told the story that Willie was broke. And Willie came to him and said, hey, I've got this song. I've thrown it to everybody. Nobody wants it, and I'm sure you're not going to want it either, but I'll just sell it to you for $500. And Farron listened to it, and he said, you're not selling that to me. I'm going to record it for you. You're going to hang on to it because this is a hit, and you're going to make a lot of money. And that was pretty big at Fair and Young because that became a huge hit, obviously. And I guess Fair went on to say that after that song got released, Willie started getting checks for like $20,000 because that song was so big.
Yeah.
Of course, which he was.
That was back in the 1800s, right?
Right. Well, close. Moses was still bringing the 10 Commandments down from the mountain, but
Yeah, the first gig Willie ever had. Willie is so old. The first gig he ever had was on a cruise ship. It was called the Ark, and
and there was two of them.
It was a 2x2. It was a 2x2 tour.
There was two of each kind of animal.
The zebras were lined up at the gate going, damn.
There was two Willies. One got thrown overboard because they could only handle one. And they were known as the two Willies. And it was quite.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a true story. These are true stories.
We don't make stuff up. This is totally true. Are you kidding me? So, brother, I tell you, I'm so excited about July 31st. I've had so many people inquiring about it. I have so many people asking about it. I mean, just the atmosphere up here in Iowa is just exciting because you and Jason are going to take the stage on the 31st and light it up, man. And you know what's amazing? And people don't believe me when I tell them because they've asked me. I don't know how many people have said, "Is this really only $20 a ticket?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Do you know these guys? They're overcharging you. Okay. Come on.
I mean, half of it goes to charity. We've been over this. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I know that I've been talking to Jason, and this is long overdue, and I think it's going to be the beginning of a bunch of these. Actually,
it sounds like it. I was talking to A1 yesterday, and it sounds like you might be seeing a lot of Iowa this summer, but it's all going to happen first with us right here in Dodge.
Right there in Fort Dodge. Come on, Fort Frenzy, let's do this.
You know it, man. Frenzy Fest, making it happen. You know, you can still get your tickets online, as we talked about at our website, yourfortdodge.com. And I love the other ticket outlet that was set up called ComeSeeJoe.eventbrite.com. Come see Joe even. Boy, you got your own ticket outlet even. How sad is that?
It is amazing. I'm going to go look at it after we get done with this. How do you spell that? ComeSeeJoe.com.
I'm not spelling it for you on the air. There's just no way in the world. People can figure that out.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at this. Good thing I'm alone.
Well, we've got not so much in our area in the Fort Dodge area anymore. But, we've got come and go gas stations, convenience stores up here in Iowa, right? KUM and Go, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Johnny Knoxville on one of the Jackass
better than the
movies.
ones out west.
What's that? It's better than the ones out west. What are you talking about?
Better than some of the ones out west called the Hump and Pump.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't want to go there.
No, just on Wednesdays.
Because you roll the dice as to which one you're going to get. The hump or the pump. So
talk about high octane.
So Johnny Knoxville on one of his Jackass movies has one of our actual Iowa Come and Go T-shirts he's wearing. If you've seen the Jackass movies, and
they got their own merch line. I love they have their own merch line. A gas station with their own merch line. That's some forward-thinking people.
They know what they're doing. It's Iowa. It's Iowa Forte is what it is, or Nevate or whatever you want to call it. Some kind of tay. It's some kind of tay, whatever it may be. Anyway, yeah. So it's ComeSeeJoe.eventbrite.com. Oh man, this thing is. Why does it take us all about 14 seconds for this thing to go south every single Thursday?
I don't know. I think that we're just. I think we're pin up. I think we haven't been out and about, and it's just the listeners have to deal with it. I guess it's like they're getting the brunt of our pin upness.
Yeah, they're gonna catch it on the 31st. That's for sure. So speaking of, and that was something you just without even knowing it, because this is what we talk about every week. Is we don't talk about what we're going to talk about, so that nobody knows what we're going to talk about, especially us. We have no clue what we're going to talk about. You follow all that? Anyway, you led into what I was going to address today, and that is how are things opening up now? Are you getting our artists out of Nashville? Or like, okay, hey, we can go to places, we can go do things. I mean, is this happening down in that area yet, or is it still kind of a little hands off?
It's downtown. It looks like the 4th of July. It's packed. I mean, you can't get an Airbnb in this town for the next 6 months. Everyone has just went, okay, we're coming down. So it's packed. They're releasing all the restrictions on May 14th, where there's going to be no lines at full capacity. So until then, there's a lot of lines outside of bars. But that's all going to go away in about 2 weeks. But yeah, it's packed now. You come out to our side of the river, over by the Opry at the scoreboard, and it's pretty much full. It's wide open. So I think the coronavirus doesn't go east of the Cumberland River, apparently. So we're good to go. We're partying it over here.
Because there's what, so much in the river that it just kills the virus? Is that it, or how does that work?
Yeah. Willie Nelson peed in the Cumberland River 60 years ago, and to this day, no viruses come east of the river. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Is that anywhere near the church on Cumberland Road? Is that Shenandoah thing kind of close by?
Yeah, I was actually. Now you know what? It's funny you say that, because Mike, the drummer from Shenandoah, was with us last night. Now that I remember. Yeah, he was with us, the drummer.
He had a name tag on. Now I remember. I remember seeing that.
No, he looks like Mike from Shenandoah. Looks like a hardware salesman. You'd see it like Ace Hardware, not like Easton Corbin, but the older version of that. And yeah, Mike was with us last night. Shenandoah. So the Cumberland Road is by the Cumberland River. It is. That's funny.
Nice. Church on Cumberland Road's like the Cumberland River. Very cool.
I'm piecing this all together. I'm piecing this all together. What happened last night? I'm checking myself for tattoos at this point, Darren.
I would. You might want to check your pockets, man, and go. Why do I have Tic Tacs and a zoo pass in my pocket here? What is this all about?
There's a zoo wristband, a guitar pick, and a paper clip. And the paper clip has been apart, like I tried to break in somewhere.
That's okay. They'll find you later, man. They'll find you later. As long as they don't hold you past the 31st of July, that's all we care about, right?
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there early.
One way or another, you're gonna paperclip your way out if you are still in. So you're gonna get here one way or another, man. Hey, brother, let's read some of our comments for today. Kim Bailey says good morning to us, of course. Good morning, Kim Bailey. How are you there, kid? Stumpy, wow, I can't wait till July 31st. You will have fun with Stumpy and Todd and Heidi. Well, he'll have fun. We'll have fun with Heidi. You know Todd.
Heidi.
Heidi.
Todd, yes. Yeah, Todd's the guy that run. Yeah, Heidi. Todd's got the whole. He's got the fort. The fort. We're going to his place.
He's got Fort Frenzy. He's got Shiny Top Brewing here in town. He's the man. Matter of fact, Todd and Stumpy are going to be on with us next week as well. Best
pizza in the world.
Nice. Shiny Top. Oh, dude, you have no idea what pizza is until you've had Shiny Top. Dr. Kim, good morning, Darren and Joe. I love starting my Thursday mornings with you. Hey, do you know we were starting our Thursday mornings with her? You're just leaving that one alone because you don't know what you did last night. You don't want to make it worse. That's what it is.
I know. It's distracting as I start to wake up and go, wait a second. That's not my truck in the drive.
Did you say wait a second or weed a second?
Oh yeah.
Weed a second.
Some guy was there last night. Is Ed DeBole? I can't remember anyway. Right, who else we got on this deal?
Kay says good morning. Good morning, Kay. How are you?
Hey,
got Dawn saying good morning, Darren and Joe. Hey, Joe, my friends from Michigan are visiting Nashville this week. I told them to head to the Scoreboard Saturday night to see you. You went to Scoreboard Saturday night? Great.
Well, Saturday afternoon. We're doing 3 to 6. It's an afternoon show.
Okay.
Rodney Carrington's in town, and we're going to do some stuff Saturday night with him. But daytime, 3 to 6. 3 to 6 Scoreboard afternoon show. Come on. Send them.
Okay, Dawn, tell your friends from Michigan that they need to get there between 3 and 6. And then where are you and Rodney going to be hanging at other than, whatever ditch along the road you guys can find?
He's doing some shows at Zany's. They're all sold out, but we're going to we'll be there for a moment, and then we're going to be doing some other stuff. So buckle up. Nice. It's going to be it's going to be a bumpy weekend.
Nice. I'm telling you, you get him in town. You need to get him on this show right here on K97 and let him see what real entertainment's like.
K97.
See, I was waiting for that. You almost missed your cue. You must have had a rough night. You almost missed your cue.
K97.
Kim Fairley says, "I need to know
who the first person to buy their tickets to Frenzy."
I think that was Kim Fairley. I think she was the first ones to buy tickets. Yeah, I think that's who it was. So if it was, way to go. Oh, trouble at its finest. New mama, my daughter Ireland.
I saw that.
New mama. Yeah,
Congrats.
Bug. I sent him an A1 a picture of my little chamois, my little shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffra LaFawn Russell. Yep.
That's a great name.
Yeah. They I know that you tried to get him to go Jofra, but no, they weren't going to go that way.
It's close. I think we'll be okay.
They had a moment of sanity, and they decided not to go with Jofra. Karen says July 31st, Laurel Lavender's birthday. Laura's my cousin. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't realize that was her birthday. Joe, good morning, guys. Willie is the man. Yes, he is. Always doing this thing. You two always make me laugh. Well, that's good to know, man. That's what we do. John, if we make you laugh, you need to make sure you get there July 31st because this stuff that you see on Thursday, this is tame. And you throw in Jason Brown, and there's going to be law enforcement from other states looking for us in Fort Dodge. I mean, that's how bad it's going to be.
We're already getting messages from them. I'm not even kidding. And by the way, I'll have to send you. Somebody sent me a picture. I'll send you a picture you can post online. There's 12 of them, and they have shiny tops, and they're wrapped in plastic, and they're in mason jars.
Oh, those.
I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Iowa has the sunshine. I'm bringing the moonshine. Okay.
Kim Barely says, need to get to the station. I have your grad party invitation. Well, great. I'm glad that they're going to invite us to our own.
Barely?
Yeah, we're going to get invited to our own graduation party. That's great. Kimberly says again, congratulations on the birth of Shammy. She's so precious. Yes, she is. My little girl, my little sweetheart, my little grandbaby. Steven says, can I get a late birthday shout out? Joe, he turned 37 yesterday. Joe, give him a shout out, will you, man?
Steven, don't burn the house down with all those candles, you old You're 37. Start acting like it. Happy birthday, Steve.
Boy, good thing you cut out when you did.
We had a breakup when I said, yo. Back away from the cake, man. Steve.
Scotty Kirkhart, morning. Love listening to you both. Always comedy in the FedEx truck. Scotty's going to be performing at one of our other gigs up in this area, too, on June the 26th. We got to get you to meet Scotty. Great guy to say the least. Great artist as well.
What's the name of Scotty's band? Does he have a band name?
He actually plays in a band called I just went blank. Oh my goodness, how could I just go blank? Oh my goodness, how could I just go blank?
If
Salty View.
If Scotty is a FedEx guy, what is it?
Salty View.
Okay, if Scotty's a FedEx guy and he has a band, he should name it Scotty and the Suspicious Packages.
Wow.
It's pretty good, Scott. Thank you. You're welcome, Scott. Go ahead.
Speaking
get
of,
out there.
I don't know if it's FedEx or if it's UPS or if it's ASS or what it is that made this delivery, but you need to check out your Drunk on eBay video sometime if people have not, because the hottest delivery person on the planet makes a cameo in that video. She is a knockout.
Yes, that is Mrs.
That is Mrs.
Denim.
Yeah.
Did you just say there's a package delivery? Did you say there's a package delivery service called ASS?
I said, I don't know if it's UPS, FedEx, or ASS. I don't know what it is. Whoever delivers that stuff.
I think if there's an ASS package delivery service, their logo or motto should be hauling.
Duh, hauling ASS, man. That's what it is.
Hauling ASS. We'll get your stuff there quick.
Stumpy. I wanted to name the baby Stumpy. Yeah, well, If it was a boy, you'd already have you beat, so that's not possible. And then Steven says, "Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. You're a great brother." Yeah, that's okay, Steven. Don't worry about the fact that I'm sitting here. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't want to wish you a happy birthday at all. Oh, good night, man. Hey, once again, it is yourfortdodge.com, July 31st, $20 to see this guy right here. And, Joe's going to be there too. Then also Jason Brown is going to be there, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, man. You guys are going to be coming in early Saturday morning. And then we've got you just all day Saturday, all over the place, man. We'll be lucky to make it back to Frenzy in time for the show, but we will make it back. I promise you that.
I mean, we're professionals. We got this. We will be there. It will be the greatest show on dirt. I'm telling you right now.
It will be the great show. And he is 100% right. Absolute professionals. Which reminds me, great story to close out on. First time I met Toby Keith. Toby decided that he was going to go golfing for the day before his show came up at like 8 hours later, right? You remember this? And Toby had been, keeping himself hydrated all day, if you know what I'm talking about. And remember, I looked at you when he was doing his meet and greets and all that kind of stuff, and I said, "Is he going to be okay to perform?" And you said, "Wait till he gets on stage. You will not be able to tell the difference at all." And dude, when he got on stage, it was like instant sobriety, man. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, now the tail end of that story is later that night, folks, we had to help load him into the jet and send him back to Norman, Oklahoma, because he had a golf tournament the next day. I mean, only Toby Keith could miss his celebrity golf outing because he was in Iowa partying with us. He missed this whole thing. I mean, Roger Plant and Robert Palmer and John Daly and Will Smith and Michael Jackson and I forget who else was there. Anyway, there was a lot of people at his golf tournament in Norman, Iowa, and Toby got so hammered at Iowa with us that he missed his entire golf outing. So
because Iowans know how to do it, man.
Go Iowa.
They know how to do it. They know how to do it. You know that. You've been here enough. You know how that works. Brother, next Thursday. But yes, I know. That's what Jason said last week. Is he's having to train himself now, and he lives in Iowa, so he's in training for the 31st.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you this: Jason's out of shape in the drinking game. I can tell, but I'm going to get him on some moonshine, get him all tuned up, and we'll see how he holds up.
Denim has got him on a rigorous training schedule right now, so that by the time the 31st gets here, he won't miss a beat.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, one thing I've been doing a lot of stair steps and stair mastering. I call it the Jehovah's Fitness workout. And my one arm's good at knocking. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
He's able to take every step without spilling a drop. Every single step.
You want some wine? Sorry, it's mine. That kind of thing. I got this.
Brother, have a fantastic week. We're going to check in with you again next week. And, man, keep pumping up the 31st. I know A1 has put some stuff up on Facebook and on your Facebook. And on I think she put it up on Biden's Facebook as well, that you're going to be here on the 31st. So
right. I'm going to go to comeseejoe.eventbrite.com. Is that what it is?
I don't know. We just lost. Our tower just decided to have one of those little manic moments, and it's not even Monday. So no, we're back on now.
The Bangles. Oh, that's a good song. You know who wrote that?
Oh, this ought to be good. Who wrote that?
Prince. Prince wrote the entire Bangles record.
Did he write Manic Monday? I didn't know that.
Yes, he did. Yep.
I'll be doggone. I did not know that. Prince was an amazing artist all the way around. Absolutely incredible.
Minneapolis, your neighbor. He was out of Minneapolis.
Yep. Paisley Mansion or whatever it is up there. Yeah, that's cool. Let's all get up. See, now when you're up here in this area, we need to take that Saturday. We need to drive you up to Paisley Mansion or whatever it is, up in Minnesota where his mansion is, and let you get a tour of that real quick.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to take a tour of the Nut House in Cherokee when we go there.
Oh, yeah, the castle? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where
I'm going to go through that and just see if I've got any, relatives that might have come out of there.
dude, the last time you even got on the grounds, we had to talk them down. Remember? Remember? We're like, no, he's just visiting. He's visiting.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Yeah, I'm just here for the tomatoes. I'll be gone in a second. Thank you.
Here, there's a free lunch with moonshine. I just leave him alone. Dude, I just now noticed your shirt. Hee haw. I love that shirt. That's awesome.
It's oh yeah. Here, you gotta check this shirt out. You see that?
That's awesome, man. Hee haw. That's way cool.
Yeah. I think this can Roy Clark was having a yard sale and I got this.
Yeah, let's be honest. He didn't even have that shirt on when he went out last night, but he came home with it on. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He has no clue.
I don't know who this is, but it fits. So there's that. So.
All right, my brother, we're going to let you get out of here and go do your thing, whatever it may be. And we're going to catch you next Thursday.
Okay, I'll see you. I'm going to go check for some new tattoos. I'll see you.
Okay, man. Let me know. Just don't show me. Just let me know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Love you, brother. Okay. July 31st. Get your tickets. Frenzy Fest. Joe Denim, Jason Brown, right here in Fort Dodge. Again, get online, yourfortdodge.com, or come see joe.eventbrite.com. It's definitely a show you do not want to miss. Again, Frenzy Fest, July 31st. Coming up in